Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. What?
You said it twice and it really confused me.
I'm like this.
It's okay, I love you. Okay.
Welcome, Pocket Bard. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Also, Clara, I will gift a sub. Hold on one second. There's button.
Wait, are you
It's-
saying?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it's a
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. Is that a snow? It is a snowing.
You-
Say hi.
I am here. Hello. I can finally be here for the entire time, and I'll be annoying for the entire time.
Great. This will be lovely.
Unless like maybe like 10 minutes towards the end, but yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
It'd be annoying. It's my job.
It's your job.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Question mark?
What the
Oh no. Ugh. Alright. Thank you, Bob, for the gift sub. And also, yes, ad started as you said hi. No! I am sorry, I cannot turn off ads.
Hi, Clara. How's it going?
Be gone, ads. Be gone. Stop. Why am I in Gridania? Because main story here. As soon as Emmerich loads in.
It goes
There he is.
for Donnie.
Yeah?
Okay. I forgot.
Do you remember the pre-Stormblood stuff?
No. We're gonna figure it out together.
We're gonna find out together. This is a major cliffhanger. I am sorry. I wish I could disable ads. I really do. Ugh. Okay. But yes, thank you for joining us, Pocket Bard. If you guys aren't aware of what Pocket Bard is, they are the awesome music app that I use during D&D streams, for background music, battle music, exploratory music, that sort of thing. And it's the music app that I often forget to change from explore music to battle music whenever we roll initiative. And forget to switch back too. Yep, that does happen. Can confirm. But it's great. It's great.
It's amazing. It's amusing. It's amusing.
Posture check and a hydrate. Okay.
And participate. Let's go.
Yeah, sure, that counts.
Great.
And a stretch. Are you gonna stretch with me?
Sure.
We stretch up and to the left, your other left, and to the right, and bend your fixes. Good job. All right, sit down. Your other left.
What? It doesn't matter which direction you go, as long as you go both.
As long as you go, I mean that's true. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shard's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Where did we leave off? I was hoping that would kind of clarify things, but it didn't.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, it's the council! Which council?
Valid question.
Okay, hold on. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand, a pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? We have a Serpent honor guard here. Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? I just got really dizzy all of a sudden.
Don't do that. Drink water.
Okay.
Drink more water.
No.
Whenever I watch whatever
Yeah, auto-run is a beautiful thing.
I'm not even understanding if you like it.
Vague quest instructions are vague. Always. In every game ever.
The quest is to complete the quest. Beautiful quest description.
Thank you. Thank you for your wise words of wisdom.
You're welcome.
Oh, I wish this was voiced. Oh, wait, no. The council itself is probably voiced. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way, if you... Ah, the Luminescent... The Luminescent party as well. Oh, we beat Morrowind.
Hey.
Hey, and it's Yugiri, too. I had hoped to slip in unannounced, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sarah Merrick. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Mylon, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Hi, Yugiri. Master Mylon, I was glad to hear from Riol that the missing scions have now been found. Most of them. There's still one. She's a MIA. No, you can talk about her. Okay, let me catch you up on Minfilia. Let me catch you up so that you know what to say and what not to say. Minfilia has been revealed as the word of the mother of Hyrule.
Okay.
She got taken into the Ethereal Sea.
Okay.
And then we had the whole showdown with the Warriors of Darkness.
Okay.
And she was like, no, children, sit down, stop that. And she took the Warriors of Darkness, put them in the first, and then she went to the first with them to help hold back the light.
Cool. She wanted the space candy.
She wanted the space. She did, in fact, want the space candy. There's much more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we?
You good?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Glad to hear.
Please be voiced. This looks like a cutscene that would be voiced.
Yes.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
I understand where we left off now.
Where did we leave off?
Do you remember the bird, the eagle, whatever his face is? Hold on.
Yes. There are many birds in life and in games.
For Alamigo!
Nope.
What?
What bird are you talking about?
The guy
The-
that calls himself like the eagle or the griffin. No.
Yeah, I remember him.
Okay. So, we're midway through that. We haven't discovered who he is yet.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Okay.
I don't think we're quite to that point yet, though.
My memories are incredibly partial.
But I'm aware.
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire.
You
I'm
recognize
gonna ban
Belsar's
memory
wall,
point.
right? You recognize Belsar's wall, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed?
No.
Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
Why did they all blink? You saw that too, right?
Moving is really hard. Sometimes you just gotta, like, teleport a little before you can... You just gotta blink out of existence before you can actually do anything.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye.
Do you remember what he's...
But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Just yes or no? Do you remember?
I remember something that happens that I think is connected to this. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I may remember. Don't quote me on that.
I think I'm gonna turn the game up ever so slightly. There we go. Game has been turned up slightly. What?
What have you done? You changed the sound.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Isn't?
Hold on. Can I have my phone?
It's okay. It's okay. It's still mute to me.
I would give you my headphones if I could.
You can, technically.
Okay, if it's touching in voice, I need to know when to...
True. Or do you get and just hope you get it right.
This probably isn't voiced, yeah. That the council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good, you have yet to depart. I fear I had missed you. Sir Emmerich! Master Alphino, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alice, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Mylon for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Dang. I didn't even notice her. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad we are to have you. Pray, convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Listen! 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 Thank you. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? Yeah, Alice Day.
She's not wrong.
She's not, though. That is how we adults speak, dear sister. No, it isn't. I speak like a moron. And I'm an adult.
Are you?
Alright, that's fair enough. I'll give you that. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Sniff. Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Baelsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. Creakle crackle. You're fine. Listen, you gotta understand something. I don't really care all that much about stream quality. It's not like I get paid a whole lot for this.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I didn't mean to close that. There we go.
You have a point. It's called your
Point.
Yay.
Why have I been pinged over in Discord?
It was probably someone.
Oh, okay. That was a burp.
It was also an okay, and it was also funny. I hear absolutely nothing.
Welcome back, Mylon. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. What's with the bubble face? That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Bruh. You didn't have to do him dirty like that.
F for Alpha, no. I was gonna say something.
Wait. Griffin almost. Is this it? No. No way. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Alright.
You were talking?
So you pick a class.
White mage.
Which one?
What were you expecting me to
Pick a
say?
glam, but that's not
Oh, no, not that.
That's my Astro Glam, yeah. I don't have a White Mage Glam set up.
I don't
You
know.
like glams. I have the Bard.
No.
Machinist. I hear a Silgar.
Maybe.
Okay, 1 second,
Do you
Silgar.
want me to...
No, I can move it.
Okay, I'm gonna look through your color.
Okay, you go have fun.
Oh.
Alright, Sarah, welcome to the pool. You know the one rule. No eating parts. Come on in.
Oh, geez.
You stole my spot!
Yes, because... What the...
I don't have a Samurai Glam either.
Ooh.
Or really a Ninja Glam, that's just Tone Gear.
What do your tanks look like?
You need to close the melee one first.
What? Oh, is that what I was doing wrong? What was...
Close. Close the melee one. Close the melee one.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. No, sir. Can I have my seat back?
No, not yet.
No.
Actually, that one looks best. Unless you want to do Monkinist. Ow.
Okay, we'll chill on my gunbreaker.
I love you, cat. I did something wrong because you were kind of in the way of like everything.
Gordon has been chosen. Silgar, what are you doing? That was the guiltiest look.
It really
You
was.
will take that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he shouldn't be chewing on that. That is a Switch game case. Ah, you were returned from the council. But what about Fino? Did some other matter require his attention? He can stay in there, I don't care. My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Cryo, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? What is going on over there?
Done? Good?
I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Totaro is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition.
Up you, though.
He's a toddler. Everything goes in the mouth. Including your hand. Just so you're aware. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial cop between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection.
It's a dungeon.
Yes, it is. It's a light party. Cat!
Silgar, you
Okay. Can you pick him up and put him out?
can't do.
Because he knows the rules.
Come on. No. You can't.
Do you need help?
What are you needing out? After that, you.
Yeah, he's kind of gotten himself stuck. Alright, hold on.
Let's go.
Let me come out. Oof.
Cat troubles.
There. Alright.
Nice job. Nice but cool one. I don't know.
If he can't stop eating cords, he's not allowed in. Silgar's a mess.
True.
He absolutely is.
True statement.
Ryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Levieurs? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Mylon? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And, while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Poor Alice.
She wants to go do something. She gets to stay home.
She do.
It's very sad.
Very unfortunate.
I know his family.
Yeah. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. We're like almost to the showdown.
Shoot.
Yes, I'm switching back to
You-
Paladin.
So it was only that, it was just that cutscene
You're welcome.
that I chose to
You're welcome.
spend all that time, all that indecision.
Yep. Guys, the look she's giving me. Do you want me to switch back?
Honestly, no, I didn't put that much thought into it, like, honestly. Look, I may not have put a lot of thought into it, but it was...
Look where? Down at you?
To your nose!
Ah, Mylan, there you are. Come.
Amarisakes. Spire.
I'm assuming you don't pronounce the A-I-X? Or it's the X? Snowy picks what you start Shadowbringers with?
White mage.
I was gonna play it with the poster job. So like,
White mage.
I'd play Stormblood as Monk, Shadowbringers as Dark Knight, and then Endwalker as Paladin.
Shadowbringers from Dark Knight Witch.
No, but Dark Knight was the poster boy for it.
Or White mage. I rest my case.
I see your point. And no.
Wow, it's fine. Yeah.
Come, Amarisai's Spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. What's up? Do you need like a Play-Doh or something?
Probably.
I understand the feeling. Do you want to press my button for me?
Yes.
Press the button. Num 0. Good job. Don't hold the button. Just press it when I tell you to. Fancy meeting you two here. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed. I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. What? What are you looking at me for? I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Is this entertaining for you? Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the Spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us.
Nod.
Nod.
Burp and nod.
Burp nod.
Despite the bubbly personality.
What?
Birch. Nodded.
What?
It's a pun. Because bubbly
Are you okay?
personality. No, we've been over this. Why do you still have to ask?
Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers.
Wait, I can fix this. I can fix this.
The other line was, you will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see, and the sight of you might help remind them why we bother. Hold on a second, I'm gonna minimize this.
No, it's not gonna work.
Oh, darn.
I'm sorry.
If memory serves, I've not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Well, that doesn't sound quiet. That sounds concerning.
It's red.
Report! What? 7 hells! Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course! The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. And put you down and restore the peace! I'm sorry, anytime I hear the words plunged into chaos, my mind instantly goes to the Skyrim intro.
Happens.
Mylan, we must make for the wall at once. Nod. What, just the 2 of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Nod.
Everyone nods.
Now for a regularly scheduled group nod. My touchpad isn't going to work because I have a mouse plugged in. What are you doing?
Minimize.
Oh, thank you. No, wrong one. Hey, look, it's the man himself. Maybe. Because he has a duplicate. Oh, it's Detroit? Boom! Oh, you can't say! Oh, that... Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo. and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost.
I can't.
Oh, hey, I'm in a fate.
Oh, hey, you want to do it?
No.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm just gonna die.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Glad we had this conversation.
Hydrate. Okay, tomorrow. What's up?
How do you see it? You just.
I have to look.
Oh, okay.
I use my eyeballs.
You use your eyeballs to look?
Yeah. I know it's weird.
It's really weird.
Hey guys, look at that. There's a dungeon
oh,
here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
What could
no.
possibly happen? Oh no.
I honestly didn't think we'd hit this dungeon today, but I learned to make sure you are hydrated. Thank you, thank you. From what Papalino told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straightaways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath.
Oh, wait, just...
While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way. But the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason, by any means necessary.
The button!
You good?
No.
Once you're free of the tunnels, I will make for your position with all due haste. And if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time.
I've been hydrating with caffeine, and now I'm... Button.
You are Button?
Button.
That's a mood, though.
Are you Button?
I am two buttons.
Oh my god.
An off button and an on button.
At the same time? Just like dead inside, but technically on.
Okay, hold on.
Awake, but also tired.
Let me make sure settings are correct. Yes, okay. Samurai, come here.
Correct. Define correct. What does correct mean?
There we go. Alright, Baelsar's wall!
You're not gonna queue him? You don't
What? No, I'm playing with NPCs.
Why?
Because I don't want to make other people wait on me for cutscenes.
Oh, that's fair enough, I guess. Fair.
The final boss in this dungeon has such quotable lines. Not that one.
Not my intention. You say quotable lines in the final boss.
It's the
Yeah.
More Alamigo!
Oh yeah, that. Does he have any more than that, or is it that one?
No, he has one more. Oh, the wall where a Colossal Titan. Where's a Colossal Titan when you need him? I don't. Is that Attack on Titan? Is that an Attack on Titan reference? Is that an out reference?
What?
AOT out. Alright, Mr. Sir, I need you to parry. Oh, okay. But are they as funny as Boppo Randomness? They're pretty funny.
It's not actually being used. It's just kind of like
I mean,
thinking is going into the blank space of the void where there's only a goldfish chasing.
what? a goldfish dancing?
Yeah.
I... Okay. I swear, if this gets me DMC.
No, give me out. I'll do that. Because I'm gonna send it immediately after. Then I'm gonna play it, and thus it will be fine somehow.
I don't know if it works like that.
Okay, I sent it in the media in the cast cruiser for this.
I'm literally...
Thinking brings me to this place.
Okay.
White void and exists. Dancing goldfish. When I'm not thinking, I can be fine. But when I do think, everything goes away.
I mean, that's an entire move, bro.
It's my mine. I stole it. It's mine now. I stole it. You have a Asymmetric Marauder and Conjurer.
Yes, I do.
What level is your class?
My samurai?
Yeah, thanks.
He's 71. 77.
Ew. Forgot how much.
Listen, I have a lot of classes.
You know what? Fair enough. How many do you have?
All of them.
How many do you have?
4, 8, 11, 16, 21.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah?
It's 21 divided by 4. You have
Blue
3 and
mage.
then 5.
Blue mage.
Am I just blind?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Understandable. Happy birthday. Bye. I don't feel like it's 5. Granted, it's 451. But I feel like it's 5.
Oh, he is perish.
Died.
Is this the boss fight?
Boast.
Is this the boss? This is the boss.
Oh no.
I don't.
I remember this. I remember a certain black mage died. I think. Oh. I might be. I'm cold by now.
I thought that said spiky armor reinforcement. I got very confused for a second.
Spiky! They added spikes for extra damage, even though it's ranged. You never done that before?
No. Not usually. Oh, that poor black mage. He got roofed.
You got
Look at me, I do lots of damage.
big damage numbers.
That's
The thing, the does, the AoE there, the line thing. What's it limit for?
it's not though.
It's not, but it looks like it.
Yes, I do. He's dead. Thank you. Thank you.
Pat, pat.
Thank you.
I need to say pat this time.
His little hands.
Ew.
Don't you love them?
No! I want to hold them.
Because they do. They're just stupid.
Understandable. Please.
Me?
Attacking each one singularly.
Yes, they are. They're at pieces. They don't know any better.
It's okay. Wait. It's a level 60 conjurer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get the idea behind it,
They don't even have their drive pistol.
but
Which actually might mean that they don't have roll.
they have Demi Thunder? What? Demi?
I thought I
Demi.
could say that.
Bouncer has Demi. What is Demi?
Probably an old ability. From some previous version of the game.
Okay, cool. Nice. Neat. I have a
What's your question?
random question.
What is your real question?
You have box, cat and box.
Yes, I do.
Cat and box.
It's the cat in the box. One square, blue square, red square, no square.
Yep.
Just, yep.
That thing. And you have at some point your box will move, or it might be a whole different avatar, and it will move when you move your face. Yeah,
It won't specifically be the box, but for sure.
you will move. You will have a thing where you move when you move your face.
Yeah.
And what happens if there's someone next to you who's also moving? Does the avatar glitch out?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Interesting.
It gets confused. It's great.
Is when you get your actual into your scene.
I can't wait for my actual avatar.
I need to
I am so excited.
because it'll mess up streaming and be purposeful.
Wait, nah.
Well, why would I not?
I'm just saying.
I could.
But like that is an option.
It is. But when you're given the option of to do or to not, wouldn't you rather not tie two pieces of string together? And do? Whatever, wouldn't you rather
Let
do?
me be free.
See, you want to do, you don't want to not. So therefore, I want to grab arrow.
I did. I didn't even hit that button. That's okay.
Why you're 4?
I think it's...
Why aren't the NPCs named?
Wait,
Why are they?
wait, that's different. That's a different mechanic. It used to be, that mechanic used to be different. It used to be you couldn't move or attack. Huh? What? I'm sorry, what? This is new.
You gotta deal with the hands. Nice. Patty. Beautiful. Next time, when I'm having troubles, I'll call you. Pretty handy to have around.
Ma'am,
Yes?
I'm going to slap.
I will keep doing fun every opportunity I get.
Help.
This guy?
No, thank you. What?
There are orange slices on the ground. There's slices. There are orange slices.
What?
Slices on the ground. That's what the AoE things are. They're orange slices.
Are you okay?
We've been over this. No. I am already.
Hey, look, it's the site of the famous and Fire DBS hired.
Don't do it. Don't. Why?
What do you mean, why? I'm not standing in anything. I said it not.
It was Papa, wasn't it?
No, it was actually Rex. It was Rex and Bob, actually. If I remember correctly.
I remember my first time hearing the phrase. It was Bob.
I remember my first time.
I was healing.
It was an experience you'll never forget.
You weren't. We were in a dungeon somewhere. I've forgotten what. It was me, you, Mai, and Bob. And I was healing. I think Mai was doing like bard. And Bappo was, you were tanking this other class. And Bappo was a black mage.
Class.
It doesn't matter which one. And Bappo was a black mage. And we were having a great time. I think it was helping me get through the story, so it very well might have been actually this dungeon. We were going through. It was great. Things were great. It's fine. And then Bappo
It was great.
started deciding that there were AoEs, and that didn't matter. And he acted as though he were colors to the ground, and would just stand in all of the AoEs and do absolutely nothing to help it. And he kept dying, and I had to. His health was doing the same thing his MP was with the black mage. And I had to keep healing him. And I do not appreciate it.
But it was really fun. The boy did look,
And-
God.
Oh! It was fun.
Hey, look, they're
I
wearing
don't
Grand
know.
Company colors, see?
Oh my goodness, you're almost more. That's 3.
It's, two
It's 2 Linsa. No,
Linsa guys.
hold off.
No, it's
it's
two
3
Linsa guys.
And one
And a Gridania
serpent.
guy.
I don't know what the Linsas are. It's a serpent and a
I don't freaking know. Maelstrom?
Maelstrom what?
I don't know.
This is two.
But no, that's one of each. This is one of each.
Two of them look the same. Who are those people from?
Oh no, it's two bulldog guys and a Gridania.
Were you mistaking their marauder for a crimson guy?
Yeah.
Dare you? He is wearing black armor and is different colors.
Final boss time.
Oh.
Time for the big reveal. Yeah, it's him again. Ilbert's back, baby!
You're still alive?
Yep.
Assuming these are voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I can just...
Yeah.
Please.
How'd you like these?
Aha, I did that. Ah!
You did.
Sloppy.
Sloppy! That was the other line that I was forgetting.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Sloppy!
Yeah. Sloppy.
Sloppy!
Boy.
See, I told you it's quotable.
Oh!
Oh, no! Alright, time for an actual mechanic.
I have you now.
Not natural.
Now my HP.
Yeah. How'd you like these? Yeah.
I'm good at the game.
Sloppy.
Yeah, maybe.
I've played every class.
Oh no, he's putting a collar on the Conjurer.
I can't tell if I was sarcastic or not.
It's... Never mind.
Yeah.
Let the Snowy stay an innocent being.
Sorry,
Sloppy. Yeah.
I will.
How pain.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy. For Alamigo!
No, I'm fine. I'm good, don't worry.
Sure about that?
I'm good, don't worry.
Sure?
Great!
Have you now?
You can't greed and then say not that button. It doesn't work like that. That's dumb.
But I beat him.
After pressing the wrong button.
I beat him though.
No, just take a page out of my book and not mess
And not what?
mess up. But you know what? Pro tip. Click the right buttons.
He should. He's not.
No, he's not. Dot. What?
Pause it! It's a,
You've beaten me, aye.
this is voiced good, because this is a really important cutscene. It's fine.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
What are you doing?
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
No, Laurentius!
They die that others may live.
No, Laurentius! Those sideburns, legendary. Nah, bro, they a sacred, unique sideburn. Bonaria! That is the biggest, smuggest grin.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
This is a slaughter.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
That's just cruel.
Gods help us! What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful. Mighty Rolker, grant us the strength to crush our...
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Somebody did a summoning. Well, that's the prayer part. Where indeed? Where indeed are the crystals?
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
Give it a second.
What do we do? This is a massacre.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbird, I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leveilleur.
Nidhogg's eyes! No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
He just told you exactly what he means to do. Yeah, but we need to spell it out because this little man here is special. Yeah.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Yeah, game gets dark.
True.
Very true. But that wasn't pointless. Generic blood sound effects? Yeah! My guy, this isn't the full dev team of Squeenix. This is just a small dev team that they outsourced this game to.
Oof.
Sweetheart, I need you to listen to the song. I just realized that it's so cool. Because you remember who gets summoned here, right?
This light, is it?
The entire
His
production
death
wasn't
completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
I mean, I beg to differ, but okay. Oh, right. It does give you a choice. Nah, I'll be fine. I can stay. I think I have that eye mask. Time for an Ida cosplay. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! I'm gonna try to stay at his side. Because I did the other option when I first did this. Oof.
Hilda! I think he means now!
Where's Snowy? She's still here.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Here, right? For the most part, no, that doesn't work. A second moon of Dalamud. That Papalymo gave his life to create. Because that's how that spell works. I'm gonna switch back to Paladin really quick. Good news. We're almost to Stormblood. That was the last dungeon before it's up Stormblood. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papalymo is my friend. I should have been there with him. Then you would have died for nothing, because that spell is an AoE. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look, right before the end. Don't you think I don't know that? I know, alright? I know. There's nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught us all off guard. Even Mylon was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papalimos strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. I mean, we could just link pearl them, call them up, but, you know, okay, sure.
Everyone else can use the link pearl to contact you, but you can't use it to contact me.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
That's how it works. It's kind of a one-way thing. 100 years a one-way street.
Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray, make your way there at once. I will send word to Ishtola and the others of our imminent return.
So, you know,
What's up?
the sadness.
You did, actually? I told you I was playing 14. Okay, to be fair, I didn't remember where we were. I didn't think we were this close to Belsar's Wall. I thought we still had one more dungeon. I got mixed up.
By the way,
What's up?
don't kill potato people.
What?
Don't kill potato people.
Well, the potato person killed himself.
Okay, that one. But potato people are amazing.
What if some potato people deserve to die?
That's some potato people. But like Totoro, you're not killing Totoro.
I don't think I can kill Totoro.
Exactly. Don't kill or Cryo.
'Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Behind the griffin's mask, we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. By the 12. Hey, yo! It's a Wolfie raid!
Hello.
Hello! Hold on. Wolf Girl 976. Thank you, Raiders. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Malamoro. I am resident cat bard. I play games and music, and today we are doing FF14. And actually, today in particular, I'm joined by my little sister who's crashing stream because she doesn't have anything going on. You did it wrong? No, I didn't. I did it. There's no why. You know what's really funny is I deleted it originally, so I must have re-added it. Because I typed it wrong originally. I typed it like Wolfie. And then I was like, wait, no, it's not Wolfie actually, it's just Wolf Girl. So I deleted it, and I guess in my momentary lapse of brain, I re-added it.
It's okay. You can be dumb.
I am always dumb.
Yeah.
Handshake. Anyway, you were playing Valorant? Nice. How did you do in Valorant? How did you do in Val? Ugh. I didn't do my intro wrong, did I? I did everything, didn't I? Give me validation!
Yes!
Thank you.
You did wonderfully. You are perfect in all you do.
See, why don't I believe you? Now you're just ruining.
Look, first thoughts are not lies. They're honesties. It was also just whatever first came to my head. of your amazingness. And that is your amazing.
A lot of losses. Same though. If I ever play Val, that's gonna be me. We should lose Valorant matches together, Wolfie, at some point.
Hey,
It would be
failures
great.
together.
Bet. Unfortunately, you guys rated right after we had a major character death. So, like, if the game seems a little down, that'd be why. But I have no emotion for Papalymo. I don't.
You don't understand.
Yeah, I didn't start in
You
Gridania.
never started in Gridania.
I didn't start in Gridania.
You don't understand how wonderful.
You're gonna do
Papalymo
Payday
is.
3 streams when it comes out? Probably. That's probably a conversation that I'll have with Bob, but
Can I crash those too?
depends. I'm okay with you crashing me when I'm solo. I have to ask if I'm in a collab.
Fair enough. You can't just like extend the collab a little bit.
No, not really.
Aw.
It's just a matter of being polite.
Oh, well. Why we gotta be polite?
I don't know.
Bothersome.
I know, right? It's like it's so bothersome and annoying being polite and nice and kind and trying to be considerate for other people. My goodness.
Terrible.
I would like to preface before Twitter gets mad at me that I'm being we're being sarcastic
we're
and
both
facetious.
being sarcastic. We must
Scrunch. Do you want to scrunch?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm here.
We scrunch up. Ow, my bow! And to the left, and to the right, and bend down to the toes without hitting your head on the desk.
Did that happen before?
Yeah, I've done that.
Multiple times?
Just the once.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Just the once.
Make it a sec. I did it to the left this time. Not to brag or anything. But I knew my rights from my lefts.
Congratulations. High five. Thank you. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive.
Well, he didn't.
He didn't, that was the point.
He died.
Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalymo was aware. Oh, I must have hit Numlock. I did hit Numlock.
Oh.
Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave.
The button.
The button. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd became to possess Nidhogg's eyes.
The button part 2.
My man became Vegeta for a second. I don't know Vegeta's voice. I've never watched a single episode of Dragon Ball. Have you? No?
This is art. It means you're amazing. Right?
False. The sacrificing thing? I mean, plenty of people do the self-sacrificing thing, but anyway. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions.
Boop.
Precisely. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance.
Boop.
Vegeta killed himself trying to take Boo down by blowing himself up like a nuke. Mood.
I mean, that is kind of what happened.
Yes, of course.
Boop.
We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight.
Boop.
Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best.
Boop.
As shall I. Let us be about it then.
Boop.
Are you a Mario Kart starting race now?
Yes.
Boop, 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 boop. What, without so much as a by your leave?
Boop.
Pray, forgive our Cornish Torah her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light.
Bow.
Bow. Why is it simultaneously pronounced bow and bow when it's the same freaking word?
Bow.
Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalimo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilbert's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Snowy is funny. Snowy is hilarious.
I
You
am
are...
amazing.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Balls.
I deserve that. Yes, you are amazing. There you go.
Thank you! Friggin' cupcake.
I'm a cupcake
Yes.
now? That's an insult?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything's an insult if you say it in that tone.
Fair enough.
You fool.
You foof. I want to use that now. You absolute foof. You know not what you are speaking of, you unconsolable foof.
Because it technically has a meaning.
What?
Oof means like good, or like really good. Loof is really bad. Chemistry is
Silgar disagrees.
Loof. He's a loof.
Ah, Mylan, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Oh, okay. This is, aha. So, quick. We had a time skip here. Small time skip. This is patch 3.55 now. This is wrapping up pre-Stormblood. And this is the final setup, but this is going to be like 5 quests long, so. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... Blom, blom, blom. Communication from the Alliance. One moment.
Perfect timing.
Listen. The Warrior of Light always has the most flawless of timings.
You'd almost think it's a game.
You'd almost think it's a game.
Almost, or not quite.
You'd almost think he causes events around him to happen. Just by virtue of being there.
Almost.
Like it was a video game.
Almost. Really sounding like a video game. What in the world? Oh my gosh!
Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks.
Boop! I did a boop.
You did the boop.
I did a boop.
Good job.
Yay.
Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble.
We are in short. Are we?
They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As of Ishola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged.
Boop.
Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings.
Sid, boop.
A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better.
Boop.
Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Nod.
No.
Insert redeemed cold on. Wait, no, wait. Okay, good. We no longer have cold on.
I will be right back.
No, wait, no!
I needed a reason.
We can talk about this like civilized human beings.
Spirit?
No! What have you done, Wolfie? You'll find something. Oh no. Oh hey, it's Best Man! It's Best Dad. Best Dad!
word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea.
He has a lot of scars. He do have a lot of scars. But it's best dad!
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
No, no, wait, we can talk about this. We can
Hey, look!
we can be civilized.
Look.
No, wait, no, no.
But don't worry! Don't worry!
No! I didn't talk to
Wait.
Move! Ah, that's cold. Whoopee!
You're welcome.
I will go ahead and tell you that this is voice, but hey, look, it's best dad.
Yeah! Yeah! I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree?
Who's better?
Yes? You're in Eorzea?
What do you mean you did? Who's a better dad?
Literally the one with the nickname as such.
Alright, you have a point. But, second best dad. Because he doesn't walk out on his freaking kid. She is struggling to come up with a counter argument.
Little hard to stick around. Circumstances being what they are.
Alright.
I don't want to, like, expand.
No, I know. What you do, you encourage this, Wolfie! You encourage the cold objects. You have popcorn? I want popcorn. Ah! No.
A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again.
I have been assaulted. Your hands are freaking cold now. You've been holding the stupid soda can.
You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Can I have popcorn?
I love this guy. I really do.
He's amazing.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Good God, man. Are you alright?
You make me think of the Elder in MH Rise, in Monster Hunter Rise. You're not entirely wrong. You're not far off.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
More.
Yes.
That's where you are.
Yes.
Mhm.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Yes, indeed.
I'm really trying to make a pun right now. I can't think of absolutely anything.
You know it's funny when she makes herself laugh without even saying it.
Probably not. Gridania has a really strange layout, which is odd, because you'd think by its name would be grid-like. It's worth the face bomb. I'm so proud of myself.
Auto run. Get me out of here. Let me leave this purgatory. Stop laughing. This is a great stream. Thank you, but please reconsider.
No, it is. I should come here more often.
Welcome, Warrior of Light. This way, if you please. No reconsider.
Blue serpent.
This better be voiced. I'm gonna riot if it's not. That's a lot of voices to do. That is a lot of voices to do in one freaking cutscene.
I can help. Not a lot, but yeah.
It looks like it will be voiced, just because of animation quality.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Yeah, only kinda.
Only a little bit.
Not like anyone died.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Did you just now get what I was playing?
So we must assume that Ilberg's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within.
The impact.
And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
The heck is going on? I was drumming Megalovania. That's snowing.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment.
You good?
I'm just hearing silence, so I'm filling the silence with craziness while trying to be silent.
Listen, if I had a headphone splitter, I would use
Veterans
it.
of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed.
There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Thinking noises. Everyone is in deep thinking noises.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
What in the hells are you doing here?
Hi, Nero.
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
Where's Dante and Virgil? This is Virgil. Sid is Dante.
Yep. Proof.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanal since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry. Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
The audacity of this, bro. This man is
audacity.
Yeah.
Audacious.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years studying side by side at the academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I mean, I wouldn't complain. I've beaten Bahamut once.
No one can spell.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
What?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
4 times.
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
What's up?
I said 4 times did she close her mouth. They keep closing her mouth and I think I can speak and then they talk more.
Would you like me to wait a second after the end of a dialogue box and check with you, see if you have anything to say?
I mean, sure.
Push his third eye in.
Hi, Mai.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allegans to destroy themselves.
The comment I had was unrelated to this, but related to. No one can spell. Anyone, not even the people writing these words, can spell.
Well, these people can spell pretty well.
You sure about that?
No.
Exactly.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Why not? It is. I am here. I am taking over.
No, but I'll keep an eye on him.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice.
What's up? Nero looks like someone you know IRL. That's kind of disturbing. Like Gem and all?
Would the council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Kind of creeps me out. I mean,
is it
fair. Ye Gem and all.
Is the personality similar?
That would be freaky.
Or is the one you know less audacious? I think that's a word.
Less of a butt.
Fair descriptor.
Be less of a butt.
Yes.
Good.
The task of restoring the Allegan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye.
Thank you.
'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartanau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
What?
There's no moving mouth. What am I supposed to do?
Hydrate kind of expensive. Look.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ugh.
It's exponentially.
I made it a little expensive so that
growing.
people would stop spamming the crap out of it.
Like that.
Exactly, because of Bob drowning me.
Was Bob the one that did it, and then you were like, no, you're changing this.
Yes. It's like buying water from a vending machine. Exactly. This is my economy.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartanau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
One at my work is like $3 for a bottle of water? $3?
Wow.
Yes. It's like double what it should be.
My goodness.
Or 3x what it should be.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
This is how you entice assassins to join your political expedition. This is how you do it. The
My
side
blade
eye.
is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Yuri's great.
We so
Alright, I've abandoned you.
You just looked at me and I'm like, oh, we're not going to get okay.
Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions. Not least among them, how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place.
We don't talk about
We don't talk about.
He's a main character.
It's called plot armor.
Exactly.
Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alice is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off.
You can tell someone has plot armor if you try to kill them. And then they just live and don't actually die.
I mean, she do have a point though.
Don't try to kill Nero. Let's see if it works.
I could try to kill Nero. If he shows up here. He might be elsewhere. To the airship landing!
You know there's no other way to get there, right? You know you did the right thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I do.
Just checking. It's
I
important that you realize that you succeeded in life.
I know the city.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't my first rodeo.
You know, clearly, even if you've been there a little bit, sometimes you still get turned around.
Maybe you.
Shut up.
Mylon, Alpino, ready to go? The others haven't stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence.
But why not?
Calm yourself, Alphino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... Ah, well, here they are now. Convenient cutscene is convenient.
Yeah, that's right.
You good?
Yeah.
Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cosino? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh? I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Keyboard spam! Keyboard spam!
It
Let's go.
occurred to me to try to say that, and then I looked at it a second time, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. There's a message in there? I'll hydrate? Okay.
the baby.
Wow! Why?
There, I did it.
Oh, Siren's a gremlin voice.
Do I do that?
No.
Okay.
Can you do a gremlin voice?
I don't even even know what the criteria is for a gremlin voice.
Okay, you gotta sound like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. That's basically it.
I sound like this.
That's close. That's close. That's close. Is that a good enough gremlin voice? You understand, since you redeemed it, now everyone is gonna have a gremlin voice in the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm going to kick your button. Your sign is there.
Now it's timing.
Alright. Well, Alphino speaks to the colonies. I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stars.
Okay.
My apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Ishtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Mylon, pray accompany Alisa to the Batch of the Rising Stars. I shall feel safe from knowing you are present to entertain our guests. Right. Everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. Thank you for paying for my teleport game.
Thank you.
Thank you! Hello. Why did you say that to me? We are cringe together.
Hey.
Let's go. You're traveling with Master Garland, sir. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Yes, travel to Mordona. Let's go.
Keep my tongue at the back of my mouth and keep talking.
That's kind of how you do it.
Oh,
That's kind of how you do it. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? Yes, yes. Let's go! But that might give me DM sod.
Oh, let's go. So one time my voice is bad, so I'm just gonna keep it going.
Good. Well, this is good.
And totally when you talk to me as bad, this is just how I'm gonna sound. It's really hard to get words. Words are hard like this, but it's fine.
You have to get used to it.
It's flat.
This better be voiced or I will riot.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
The silence broken. No silence broken by a meow.
Is that just me or does he sound like Thancred? She's hungry. Oh.
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
What?
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in Magitech innovation. Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Hello!
that voice could fell a gigas.
Sorry, oh wait, it's been 5 minutes. We can talk normally now.
Go on.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? Yugiri, you draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Gosetsu is great.
Yes. The different reactions there.
What's up? What?
That's how you keep track of how long it's been.
Yeah.
That's 9 minutes ago.
It says 9 minutes ago. Congratulations.
I am smart.
Good job.
Yeah.
Mylan, wait. Could I speak to you for a moment? Do you remember when I had you meet me at the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you? That did happen, actually. They took our measurements.
Yep.
I'm kidding, right? I forgot about that. Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here! You can try it on right now if you like. Which outfit is this? Sign Adventurer uniform?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes!
I love it.
I really like it. Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? Snug as a bug in a rug. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light is... Well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, bring you home. May it always protect you. That's cute. Hataru is best scion.
Best scion ever.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I need to give some context on why Snowy and I are dying. The character that you see there in the preview of the quest shows up in Stormblood.
Excited.
And he is quite possibly the funniest character in the whole game.
Of all enemies, at the very least.
And I will not say any more than that. He's phenomenal, and I'm very excited to see him again.
Are you leaving, Chai?
Does the Chai have to go? Oh, my head hurts. I did not get a nap in. So we have to wake up Omega, right? When do we start? Well, it's all warm now and it tastes gross. That also tastes gross. Dude, what are you doing?
I'm cooling it down. The power of magic.
This is a thermos. Heat doesn't go through it. So it retains its heat.
But cooling.
Cold is the absence of heat.
Suck it out.
No. Also, please don't say that.
Okay.
Don't! I am immune to the bomb hit.
You wanna bet? Bonk.
Ah! Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I'll remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Y'shtola and Cryo.
Oop.
A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cartano Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Marlon, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. Why are you... I wasn't done.
Yes, you were. I'm gonna be speedy.
The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. I hadn't even gotten the breath out. Ma'am.
I am speedy.
How rude.
I am speedster.
Is that thunder?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Cool. Glad we had this conversation.
No!
Oh my gosh, it's a bird. It's a burb.
No, it's a sandwich.
My sandwich basket was something I could actually ride on and fly over.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Are you in a party?
No.
Had to ask.
We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Katsuno before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we'd best be on our guard. Given that Aline Roai was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it is not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight.
Is it
really?
The little...
Is it the glowing circle of light, maybe?
Maybe that could be it. I'm just saying. Burb. Are you a burb?
No, I am a cat.
You see, am I a burb?
I don't think so. That's your prerogative.
That is a big word.
That's your decision.
Cool things. I know what the word means, but like my brain is too done to process it.
Mood.
You know what happens?
Yep.
You know what a word means, so you hear it and you're like, what do you want me to do with that?
Yeah. Yep, I know exactly what that is.
Now, where was that? Ah.
I don't remember this.
I don't either.
Cool.
I remember parts
I've
of this.
enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
I remember bits and pieces of this, but I don't remember the fight itself.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Let's go, Grindelwald!
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
You know the other guy when he said it's like his oldest thing once. He grew 30 years that day.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Alright. I will say, keep in mind that this is the first time samurai have shown up in the game. Like, yes, I've been playing a samurai in the dungeon, but like...
It's all over now.
Remember to attack.
No retreat. No surrender.
See that 1, 2, 3 combo thing you were always talking about?
I'm doing the 1, 2, 3 combo.
I have you.
They're all saying Gem Captain.
Yeah, my hammer.
You watching, Pabalimo? Leave this to me.
No.
Oh, I remember
With
this.
soul and steel.
No, everyone come here.
No holding back.
Have 3 DPS in the tank.
That's great.
Healer, but
Surrender! We have you outnumbered! Wouldn't be the first time. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Oh no. Oh no. Behold, the Red Baron! Now end this nonsense!
That
What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor! Forward! Toward the Empire! The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. There's a bug on my screen. Alright, sure, buddy. Let's go.
I know. You think this game runs smoothly, but there are a lot of bugs.
Snowy!
Yes?
No.
It's all over now.
What is this do? Fire projectile. Oh, it's big.
An opening.
What is this
Oh,
do?
it's the grenade launcher. That's a cannon. The line.
With soul and steel!
You watching, Pavalimo?
Oh, there's a big one.
Leave this to me.
I have you!
This one will sting. No retreat. No surrender.
Look upon a samurai of Dhamma!
This is great. I'm just like absolutely clowning on all these fools.
You having fun?
Your defense is lacking.
I just one-shot that
It's my right to
Colossus.
strike!
It's all over now.
Darn. Deserting a battle is punishable by death. Stand your ground. Come back now, please. God damn it all to the 7th house. I'll kill you bastards if it's the last thing I do. Well, unfortunately, it's
With soul and steel!
You watching, Pavalimo?
Cool.
I'll just take it. I don't care.
I'll take it. Yes, you. Don't stop. Be better.
Oh, I might have run the wrong direction. See, I'm fine.
Leave this to me.
I'm fine. Greed! You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words, it'll be you who rules this day. Get back here, you absolute fool. We absolutely clowned on him.
We did. Accurate. True. Teleport back. Woo!
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Wait. We can do that though.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Well, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Hey, y'all guys ready for an actually awesome fight sequence? Woo! Woo, woo! Ah, yes, answers. Smells good. I still love the idea of a robot fighting a primal. This is just cool, right? Dragon Ball Z beam clash just be like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly like that.
Gotta have the point, you know? You destroy the whole fuck.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Hi, Sid. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let us be on our way. Yes, I would like to travel to Gridania.
The world seems
Hopefully...
loud.
What?
The world seems loud now.
I'm sorry.
I just spent the last, minutes in silence. And then you started talking, I'm like...
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I am apologies.
That's fine, you're fine. Guys?
One moment, everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon.
Probably Burlap. I agree.
The far edge of fate.
Hey.
Final quest.
I haven't stayed.
What? Well, this'll probably be it for the stream. We're probably not gonna get into Stormblood. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos.
I am not small. I am fun-sized. Thank you very much.
the grumpy harumph. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ida, wait. We must first... the Elder Seedseer is expecting us. Were we not, Alphino? Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. I beat a guy up. You want to hear about that? I beat a guy up.
Yep.
Ran like a little coward. Like a little baby.
Great.
Fun size, sure. Hey, mind grabbing that pen on the top shelf?
Here. Maybe. Vertically challenged. Why? Mylon is tall.
I am indeed tall.
Because it is his job to be mice.
Ah, no! The bard is playing copyrighted music. The Elder Seer awaits you within. Yes, proceed to the lotus stand.
Imagine having problems with the music in game and being able to hear it. It couldn't be me. There is nothing but the sound of your computer fan.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting that one.
That's all I could.
Word.
Yeah.
My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You are too kind, Elder Seer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Girabani. The primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. Hi, Bree! I'm not speaking, but hi! The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us, Amogus, could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. Boop. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Girabanian side of the border. Boop. Aye, which is why we have sent our main force, under the command of Marshal Terrapin, to capture the wall.
How are we?
How are we? I'm great, Bree. How are you? Great. Someone throw their eyes on that side of the border? Yeah, let me... 4-3!
I too am wonderful.
With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned.
How are you, Bree? Typing.
Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact.
Boop.
Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue.
Boop.
Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they managed at all.
Boop.
Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns.
Boop.
Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the resistance representatives in Girabania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. And, by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp.
Boop.
I was reading and you were looking at chat.
Ego.
I mean, you're right. Egads, my good sir.
Egads the ego.
You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Ishola and the others have gathered at Emisari's spine, and I imagine that you, too, would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. Spire. Listen, I need to pee, and the full bladder is blocking the thinking ducts. Okay.
It happens.
It is decided then. Lead on.
Boop. Yeah, I'll boop really fast. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna leave Snowy to entertain y'all. I really need to pee. No! What? What are you doing?
There's nothing. There's more.
Okay, I need to like pee really bad. So
Okay,
we're gonna
go.
you entertain stream.
How do I do that?
No, make it as you go along. That's what I do.
Okay, red button. What if I just, what if I play around? I don't know. Hi, how are y'all doing? I feel like I would make a bad streamer because I don't know what to do. I am present and accounted for. What if I just hear me out? I can further stream. Hear me out. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing. Hear me out. What if we just go in circles? Oh, it doesn't work so well. Ah, oh my god. Look, I don't know what to do. So we're just gonna
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nope. Nothing at all. Okay, there. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Nothing! Nothing at all! No comment. He asked if I was playing the crime scene. I will make like Spider-Man and string away. Cause that's a verb. Ignore the mountain line of fire. Thunder! It's like in real life. The thunder has stopped. Hi!
Hi.
How's it going?
Why am I in a tree?
Because your horse decided to climb a tree. And you told me to entertain people, and I didn't know what to do, so I just...
You climbed a tree.
I climbed a tree.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's easier to just make comments than actually do... Look! You're four-legged mount.
Beastie.
Four-legged beastie. I'm bad at sight, okay? I have glasses, alright?
Is this voiced?
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primals shook the very firmament.
I know what I should have
She almost got you in a fate. That would be bad.
I should have went onto your blue mage and self-destructed. That's what I should have done. Guys, remind me next time. Next time, me. I'll self-destruct.
I mean, mood, but also.
With no.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
Would have been fate if I got you in fate.
What?
I said it would have been fate if I got you in the fate. It's a ton of fun.
I don't know.
But you're almost done with the
I am
stream.
almost done.
My teacher. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Carry on.
Okay.
It's fine.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberdal but announced it in the moment prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
Dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon. I love the dragon.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
I can't wait for the texture remodeling in 7.0. Why does Alphino remind you of someone? Who does he remind you of?
Since you know someone like Alphino.
Well, that just seems like very pointed someone. You are being paged.
I am being paged.
Alright.
I don't want to go.
Everyone say bye-bye, Snowy. She has a thingy she needs to go to.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Tomorrow.
My stream ends at 7 and your thing starts at 7.
I know.
I am sorry.
I'm gonna leave you up this.
You
Okay.
kind of need to get going. Because
Goodbye,
it's not
everyone.
like 5 seconds away.
Bye-bye. Have fun.
See
Don't
you
be mean to my
later.
brother.
No, don't turn off the light. I am not a vampire. I do not live in the darkness. Alright.
Ida.
Well, we shall carry on without the Snowy. We're almost done.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you?
that I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
Oh, hi, Void. You want the nya-nya? Hello, Void. Welcome, welcome. How are you? And I hydrate? Okay, I can hydrate. Hold on. There we go. There we go. It's not technically water, but it's fine.
Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
Why did you never tell me?
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
It is a tiny boy doll. Yes, yes. I read one of your tweets. Which one? I sent quite a bit.
War is upon us once more.
The almighty hammer spell.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. Older and younger brother. I am his babysitter, alright? And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Eh. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. I don't know, Chief. I do look pretty similar, but he's an Elzen and I'm a Mikote. He doesn't have the cat ears or the cat tail. Oh no. I wasn't ready for the waterworks. There we go. Boom, boom. Well, GG, folks. That is Heavensward. This is where the free trial finally ends. It took us 26 streams to get through just where the free trial ends. I streamed, what, 3 hours each stream times 26. That's 3 times 26. 78 hours of gameplay. We'll call it 80 hours of gameplay. But guess what? There's more. Oh, there's plenty more. But we'll call it 80 hours of gameplay in the free trial, and that's like just main story. And freaking, like, there's not a time limit on the free trial. There's not anything. You can do it as much as you want. And plus, I haven't even covered any of the side content for Heavensward, of which there's plenty. There is plenty of side content to do. And I didn't cover, well, I did cover the level 50 side content. I didn't cover all of it, I don't think. I covered most of it. Did I cover all of it? I don't remember. But I did Bahamut. Crystal Tower is required. So I guess that's most of it. But the level 60 stuff, that's a cool dragon. Yeah. The level 60 stuff I didn't do. There's a whole series of alliance raids around Sky Pirates and the Void. There's a series of normal raids around Alexander, a primal who can control time. And there's a trial series about a series of primals that were once locked away in Azys Law. So, yeah, plenty more to do. And plus there's other classes to level, other, you know, rafting for Pete's sake. All the stuff to do. Because there's no time limit on the free trial. I don't know. I love how open-ended the free trial of this game is. As soon as we get a notification that my New Game Plus has ended, that'll be where the free trial will end. I mean, it's pretty hella awesome. Dragon Song is such an awesome song, though. This song that's playing right now is called Dragon Song. It's so cool. I like it a lot. And yes, you guys get to deal with me watching the freaking credits again because I like doing this. This is a thing of mine. We know this. I know it takes a while, but it's fine. And we got a setup for the level 70 normal raids just now. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah! Samurai and Red Mage are new in Stormblood. So the free trial gives you access to all the base classes plus the Heavensward classes, which are Machinist, Astrologian, and Dark Knight. Then Stormblood introduces Samurai and Red Mage, of which Samurai, Gosetsu's a Samurai. And he's cool. He's awesome. Now, you guys have probably seen plenty of Samurai gameplay, because that's what I play as during the dungeons, because he's my lowest level class, but you know. Whatever. It's fine. I think we're almost done with the credits. Actually, maybe. I don't know. Lots of dragons. Well, this is an expansion about dragons. This is 110% an expansion about dragons. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. Hi, Lise. Time to unleash your potential. Oh, Silgar's meowing at me because he is hungry. Don't worry, buddy. I'll feed you in a minute. You ain't complaining? Yeah. Cool dragons. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. I played Monster Hunter Give Me Dragons. Well, there you go, sir. Big depiction of dragon. I don't know exactly. I don't remember because the credits only played just recently. It was in like 3.3, 3.4, 3.3 that they played. So there's not a super lot to do. So hopefully we're almost done. Should only be a couple minutes. But question, y'all, while I'm waiting on the cutscene or the credits. Question to anybody who's still here: do we watch the Stormblood trailer today or next week? Do we watch it today and start building up the hype to lead into Heavensward, or do we watch it next week as we launch Stormblood? Not get into Heavensward. Stormblood. We watch the Stormblood trailer, not the Heavensward trailer. Oh, excuse me. Because I did that for Heavensward, and I thought that was a super cool thing, so I want to do that again. In fact, well, while this is going, well, actually, hold on. Here we go. Did you not send? I don't think so. Dash pass ad. I am sorry. Oh, Void. Oh, okay. And a Stremch? Okay, well, I can Stremch. Hold the phone. Voido wants me to go full Bard. Oh, my bones! Okay, and to the left, and to the right, and bend down, shut your chest. Whee! Now I am broke. I am apologies, sir. I give my own gear to charity. I think we can play some guitar. There we go. Oh no, my memory. My loop pedal is. That's unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate. I had some cool loops stored in there. But yeah, I think we can put some stuff really quick. Let me I'm gonna mute the game really quick. I know it sounds really quiet now because it's just me, but hold on. Filters. Turn off the filters. Haha. Alright. Cool. So, Void, you did the redeem. You pick the tone. Do you want me to play it clean? Which sounds like... Hold on. Actually, let me check tuning really quick. And just make sure this is fine. Well, actually, my first question should be, do you have a song request? Do you have a song request, sir? Come on. No song request? Do you have a tone request? This is clean. I can play in, You got two options. Clean or... Well, actually, hold on. I can play in that. In the distortion. Voido! Alright, hold on. I'm seeing emblems and sigils and stuff. So we're gonna unmute this really quick. While this is here. Let me go re-enable my filters really quick. Boyd, be thinking about what you want, what distortion you want, really quick. And if you have a song request. Okay, well, I thought it was almost done. Misa thought. No, this is almost done. Don't worry. Oh, okay. I actually do have an opportunity to break. Alright. Well, really quick. If Boyd isn't going to give an opinion... If Boyd isn't going to give an opinion, we're going to just break here for a second. Redisable my filters. And we're going to play whatever the heck I want. Oh wait, I forgot to turn up my volume again. Hold on. I want to try something. Alright, y'all? We're going to try something. Alright. Yeah. Alright. No, wait. Come on. Reset. No, reset. Reset. There you go. What is going on? Oh, hush. You're fine. What is that weird tone? Okay, whatever. Reset it. Come on. No, reset. Reset. There we go. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I am not playing. That is my loop pedal. Let's do this. Yeah! So, that will be the go full Bardadine right there. Is that little fun riff. Let me put this back up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Whoa. What is wrong with my... Oh, because it's not... Ow! There we go. There we go. Okay. Let me re-enable that. And re-enable these. Cool. Alright. Thank you, Void, for the redeem. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Oh, the other side quest that I didn't even do. Freaking Hildebrand. I didn't even think about that. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked playing. That was what's called a harmony. It was super fun. That's a lot. That's a fun riff to play. Because it requires the loop pedal or two guitarists, so. He may have mentioned, but Alphino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Girabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect do you. That's it! That's all she wrote, folks! That is all she wrote! Quick, march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. It is almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. That's true, Snowy Height. Very well, Illbird. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. Please be voiced. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Baelstar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown Icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? I didn't mean to say that, no! Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend. Your will be done. Watch, he just fell asleep on the throne. Unknown. My spies tell me the Dolmens call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. That line still gives me chills, man. Why do evil people always get the coolest armor? Because being evil pays well. Alright. That is gonna have to be it. I think we'll review Stormblood's trailer. Well, no, we'll review it now because I really want to do it. So let me go pull up YouTube really quick. Hold on. FF14 Stormblood trailer. Is this it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is it. Oh yeah. This is it. Alright, hold on. Let me mute the game audio really quick. And let me mute it on my end too. Actually, if I just clicked out of the window, I can just do that. Okay. And then turn that on. There we go. Do. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure browser audio is working. Nope, it is muted. Cool, alright. Alright. Y'all let me know if it's too loud. It's Lise! And the Warrior of Light! Yes, Monk is the poster boy for Stormblood. You know, I've not watched the Stormblood trailer before. That seems... Oh yeah, the other poster boy. Watch birds so much. Exactly. Exactly. And there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go back and flip over into this and can't wait for 2017. Right? Yeah. It's the best. Anywho. No, I didn't mean to click on that. Alright. Well, this will have to be it for stream. I'm gonna go jump into more donut really quick. But let's find someone to raid. Ooh. Plenty of people streaming tonight. You know what? I got someone. Yeah, I got someone. We're gonna raid Naki. Cause she awesome. It's great. Anywho, thank you to everyone for coming along. I really do appreciate it, y'all. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Make sure to eat food and get rest. And stuff like that, you know? And yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a game. It's gonna definitely be a game. As for what game, I'm not sure yet. We will find out together. It's gonna be great. Anywho, thank you all so much for coming along. I really do appreciate it. And this is where I will say goodbye, everyone. Peace out. Have a good night, folks. Bye bye.